Article 174 of the National Environment Management Act of 2019 prescribes penalties against those degrading the environment. However, since the act was passed by Parliament, the environmental watchdog has been silent about the legal provision. While addressing journalists at the Media Centre in Kampala, the Executive Director of the National Environment Management Authority, Dr. Barirega Akankwasa, announced that from the 1st April this year, they will start issuing express penalties to people found polluting or in any other way destroying or endangering the environment. These express penalties cover a wide range of offences and are applicable to both individuals and corporations or institutions. To get an idea of how far-reaching the penalty scheme will be once the law takes effect, driving a car without a dustbin will be an offence, attracting an express penalty of 6 million shillings.
These things are extracted from the law. I want you to tell the public, it's a criminal offence to drive your car without a dustbin. Again, like I said, the fine is a choice. It's a voluntary choice. Should you feel like not paying a fine, you opt for a custodial sentence. You go to jail.
Akankwasa says working in partnership with the Uganda police, NEMA will reinforce this provision of the law.
So the law places the responsibility on the person driving the car. However, as a proactive move, we shall also interest the car manufacturers to have it inbuilt so that it makes compliance easy. But for now, if your car doesn't have it, the responsibility is on you because you are the one littering.
Other actions that will attract express penalties include leaving rubbish around residential houses, littering from commercial buildings, depositing rubbish by the roadside, rivers, streams, lakes and ponds. These will also attract express penalties of 6 million shillings. Tougher penalties will be slapped on individuals and companies. Failure to conduct an environmental and social impact assessment and the environmental audit would also earn a fine of 1 billion shillings and 6 billion shillings respectively, or jail of 15 years. Places of worship have also not been spared.
Emitting noise in excess of the permissible noise levels will attract a maximum fine of 10 million Uganda shillings. We've already been enforcing noise regulations in places of worship. We've even prosecuted successfully.
Unfortunately, the law, which was enacted in 2019, does not work retrospectively, and therefore those who committed the offences before the enactment of the NEMA Act will not be subjected to the tough penalties. Research conducted by the National Environment Management Authority NEMA indicates that the wetland cover in Uganda has reduced from 15.5% in 1994 to 9% today. NEMA believes applying express penalties will be a better way to get environmental degraders to comply instead of going through lengthy court processes.
We believe that financial instruments are actually more deterrent in nature than the ordinary criminal justice system. So these monies are meant to go into the National Environment Fund to clean up the mess occasioned by polluters.
Jjingo Francis, NTV.